General Treatment Product video training. What we're going to do next is we're going to talk about the setup. Okay, so EWN pumps are dual control, so you have speed and stroke, right? Settings on manual. Okay, external setup is going to be completely different, and we'll talk about that one next. So this is the manual portion of it, and then of course that equals your output, right? So everything at 100% equals 100%, right? Okay, one change on one of these will directly affect it. So 50%, 100, you got 50%, right? Either 50% speed or 50% stroke is only going to give you 50% of the output. You've already turned it down half, okay? So let's say we do this again, 50%, 50%, 25%. Okay, so you've turned on speed half, stroke half, now I'm going to give you a quarter of the output. Pretty simple amounts to it. When you are determining, when you want to do it, of course the stroke has a limitation of 20%. You want to work at the, probably shouldn't have got rid of all of it. It has a limitation of 20%. It's on the red here, you don't want to turn it much lower than that. So if we know that we're getting less than that, speed of course is digital. You can definitely go lower than that on speed. Okay, 5% speed, 20% stroke. And what percentage of output would you get? Well, it's actually as simple as 0.05 times 0.20 speed times stroke. That will give you output. And of course I can't get to it right away. I should have had that ready for you guys. 0.5 times 0.2, you got 10% of output. Okay, simple as math as that. Then take it against the, say this is a 1.6 gallon an hour pump. 1.6 times your 0.1, you're at 0.16 GPH. Really simple for the settings. Now these, the one thing that I do want to make sure that everybody knows here is that pumps aren't accurate. Okay, they're repeatable. They're pretty accurate. Accuracy, you can say 3 to 5%. In most cases, cooling towers, boilers, stuff like that, really not going to matter that much. Unless you were really looking at a municipality that had to pump and had to calibrate that output to the things. And that's really why you want to do a calibration test on everything, depending on, we're going to draw a little piece here, and we're going to have a tank, depending on this, depending on that, the injection, the pipe, depending on pressure, temperature, distances, water level, height, positive static pressure. There's all kinds of factor, and then weight, all kinds of factor and chemical will affect this. And then line size, all of this throws it off a little bit. Remember again, these are 360 strokes a minute, depends on how your settings are, and it all happens very quickly, 3 times a second. All this movement happens. One little bit off here and there, it was only designed to move a little bit in the first place. It's not going to do very much, or it changes it quite a bit. So really they designed, they'll do it on the suction side is the best side to do it on, a calibration or a drawdown. Okay? So doing a drawdown test on the thing does change a few factors. Again, we were talking about weight, we're talking about chemical, we're talking about height, we're talking about chem, but this affects it a lot more in most cases, the pressure, the discharge point of it, than it does the suction side. Much rather you take from the suction instead of pumping into it, because that would change 40 psi to 0. This is going to change it way more on this side than it does on this side, okay? So pump it down, drawdown test, maybe a 30-second, 40-second drawdown test, and you get an average on it, and that'll work better. So this pump here is 1 gallon an hour. I'm going to hit clear. 1 gallon an hour. I'm going to divide it by 360, and then I'm going to divide it by 60. So this does roughly 0.000462 gallons a minute. Okay, so you can see that some small variations in any of these numbers could cause, even if this was 362, which is 10 thousandths off, it's going to cause a complete difference in the end of the day, depending on how long your day is and all those other things. So that's why I do recommend the calibration chamber. And we do have these in stock here at GTP if you need to. Again, it's going to depend on the application, and how accurate does it need to be. In my best thing, this is a great test, and it will calibrate the output, but level monitoring will tell me how much goes, whether it goes in here or it goes on the ground. A level monitor will tell me at every given time. GTP or Walchem controllers do have data logging. Some of them have data logging, and you'll know exactly how much you use at any given point. Okay, so different ways to take care of it, all of them completely effective. When you have problems with your sets, let us know. We can help you.